All right. Hey guys. Today is the 7th of November 2023. It's been a week since November started this year. It's already been pretty crazy, to be honest. But yeah, let's jump into the news. So, Kuwait Finance House leverages Ripple for cross-border transactions. We looked at this yesterday. It was the last article we looked at. Today, let's start out with Arbitrum community nods to staking yield proposal. Let's take a look at this. Arbitrum DAO approves staking yield proposal funded by Treasury. 100 million ARB tokens designated for staking rewards by community vote. A 33% minority voices concerns about using Treasury funds for staking. So they're going to use 1% of the total supply for this. The approved proposal, steered by Plutus DAO, outlines a significant development in the Arbitrum ecosystem. Consequently, this move shifts the landscape as token holders can now look forward to earning yields estimated between 7.84% and 78.43% annually, based on the proportion of ARB tokens they stake. However, the resolution has yet to meet with a unanimous applause. A considerable minority, representing 33% of the voting faction, expressed concern over tapping into Treasury funds to incentivize staking. This underscores a rift in the community, spotlighting the diverse opinions on the path forward for Arbitrum's economic strategies. Hi, Tamana Elma, nice to have you with us. Moreover, the DAO is not resting on its laurels with this decision. Attention now turns to the intricate details of staking implementation. The community must select a technological partner to develop the necessary contracts and appoint an auditor, tasks essential for safeguarding the process's integrity. That's fascinating. Actually looking more and more into Arbitrum recently. It's kind of an interesting kind of layer too. SEC is overreacting on crypto, says Senator Cynthia Lummis. Or Lummis? I've never actually heard her name out loud. Senator Cynthia Lummis deems the SEC regulatory actions on crypto as unnecessary and out of line, saying, I think the SEC is overreaching. The senator, who is a big crypto fan, has vowed to block part of the agency's new policies that have been controversial. Senator Lummis's main agenda is working towards the provision of clarity in Washington over the crypto industry, encompassing all fronts, including regulation and policy frameworks. She's a Republican from Wyoming, which Wyoming has a very pro-crypto company founding regulation compared to other states. BRICS doesn't need a new currency to defeat USD. That sounds like an interesting opinion. Let's see. BRICS countries are seeking to reduce the dominance of the US dollar in international trade. Joe Sullivan of the Lindsay Group suggests BRICS could use their own local currencies for trade instead of launching a new one. This move could weaken the US dollar's role globally without the need for a new BRICS currency. Well, that's what they're already trying to do, and it hasn't changed anything, and their currencies have been losing value. So that's so far. We'll see how that goes eventually, but so far it hasn't been very successful in hurting the dollar at all. DZ Bank commences crypto custody services for institutional investors. German-based DZ Bank has announced that it will commence its crypto custody services for institutional investors, growing trends among German financial institutions. That kind of makes sense. DZ Bank forays into the crypto custody industry, growing trends among German financial institutions. Let's take a quick look at this. This might actually be useful for some of you. A rising number of financial institutions are actively exploring avenues to enable customer access to digital currencies. In March 2023, Deutsche Wertpapierservicebank introduced a significant development by launching its WP-NEX crypto trading platform. This platform grants access to the digital asset industry for 1,200 banks and savings banks in Germany. Additionally, DWS, an asset management group primarily owned by Deutsche Bank, announced plans to develop exchange-traded products specifically focused on cryptocurrencies within the European market. DWS is also involved in developing various other digital solutions that aim to offer investors access to blockchain applications and digital assets. Several traditional banks, such as Commerzbank and DekaBank, are currently in the process of seeking crypto custody licenses from BaFin, the German financial regulator. The recent moves within the German banking sector underscore a notable shift in the industry's approach, with institutions recognizing the importance of facilitating access to digital assets. That's actually fascinating because usually German finance is kind of conservative and behind everybody else when it comes to moving towards new technology. Solana slides 5% as FTX estate move funds to Binance and Kraken. Solana has experienced a slight decline after FTX estate moved $30 million of the crypto to exchanges, regulatory scrutiny, and its impact on the crypto market. The FTX estate initiated a significant movement of $750,000 in Solana, amounting to approximately $30 million towards cryptocurrency exchanges such as Binance and Kraken on a recent Monday. This action signaled the initial step in a potential sale, leading to a 5% decline in the token's value within 24 hours. As part of its actions following bankruptcy, the estate of the crypto exchange has transferred a total of $102 million in SOL to various exchanges. And last night, after this happened, so a bit more than 24 hours later, I saw Solana was up again. So I guess that didn't have too much of a dent. I will lead user 4C548. Nice to have you with us. Cryptocurrency giant Binance's market share takes a 22% hit in 1 year. Binance's spot market share falls to 40% from 62% in a year. Upbit's spot market share rises from 5% to 15.3%. Binance loses 5% Twitter followers, OKX gains 200%. In a recent report by blockchain analytics firm 0x Scope, it was revealed that Binance, one of the world's leading cryptocurrency exchanges, has seen a significant decline in its market share in the spot trading sector. The report released on November 6, 2023, indicates that Binance's spot trading market share has dropped to 40% in late 2023, compared to a dominant 62% just 1 year prior. The report highlights that Binance has lost approximately 1/3 of its market share over the past 12 months. Researchers at 0x Scope suggest that this decline may be attributed to Binance's listing strategy. As they note, most popular coins experienced a downturn immediately after being listed on Binance. This strategy seems to have impacted the exchange's spot trading volume negatively. While Binance faces a decline, the report also highlights that South Korean cryptocurrency exchange Upbit has experienced a substantial increase in its spot market share. Upbit's market share has risen from 5% to 15.3% during the same period, positioning it as a noteworthy contender in the cryptocurrency exchange landscape. Interesting. United Kingdom financial watchdogs to regulate stablecoins. FCA's oversight. So the Bank of England and the Financial Conduct Authority, FCA, are taking steps to regulate different segments of the cryptocurrency landscape in the United Kingdom. Specifically, the Bank of England is honing in on systemic stablecoins, which refer to digital currencies extensively circulated to the extent of potentially disrupting the country's financial stability. Meanwhile, the FCA will oversee the broader cryptocurrency domain. So that's interesting. This regulatory initiative has been instigated by the emergence of proposals from major tech giants like Meta and PayPal to issue stablecoins. Additionally, the collapse of Terraform Labs, a stablecoin empire last year, has intensified the need for regulatory frameworks globally, prompting closer scrutiny and regulations in various jurisdictions, such as the European Union and Japan. The European Union's markets in crypto assets regulation, for example, is designed to restrict the scope of widely used stablecoins, particularly those proposed by entities like Meta. Conversely, the proposed regulations in the UK by the Bank of England appear to be more accommodating, allowing companies to issue payment-oriented fiat-backed stablecoins, provided they meet regulatory standards. Presently, none of the existing stablecoins qualify as systemic under the proposed regulations. The United Kingdom government has made it clear its ambitions to establish itself as a major cryptocurrency hub. In June, the government brought stablecoins under the country's payment regulations, and additional legislation focusing on fiat-backed stablecoins is anticipated in the upcoming year. Sounds like they're scrambling to get as many regulations clarified as possible. The community responds to the news of Hong Kong's spot Bitcoin ETF. We talked about Hong Kong looking at allowing spot Bitcoin ETFs yesterday. Hong Kong's spot Bitcoin ETF move challenges U.S. dominance during competition. Regulatory hurdles persist as Hong Kong explores direct cryptocurrency investment. Spot ETFs versus futures-based, Hong Kong's choice could reshape crypto markets. Hong Kong in a significant development amidst the ongoing regulatory challenges surrounding cryptocurrency exchange-traded funds, or ETFs. In the United States, reports have emerged suggesting that Hong Kong is contemplating the launch of a spot cryptocurrency ETF. This potential move by Hong Kong, a global financial hub, could mark a pivotal moment in the economic competition between the United States and China, impacting the cryptocurrency landscape. BitMEX co-founder Arthur Hayes expressed his excitement on social media, highlighting the competitive dynamics between the two economic giants. He pointed out that this competition could ultimately benefit Bitcoin. Hayes stated, "Competition is amazing. If the US has its proxy asset manager BlackRock launching an ETF, China needs its proxy asset manager to launch one too." Cryptocurrency brand Coin Bureau weighed in on the situation, suggesting that the US Securities and Exchange Commission might be feeling the pressure as other jurisdictions, including Hong Kong, explore the possibility of spot Bitcoin ETFs. Coin Bureau warned the SEC that stifling capital market innovation in the United States could lead other countries to fill the void. Lark Davis, a prominent cryptocurrency influencer, emphasized the significance of Hong Kong's potential entry into the spot Bitcoin ETF market. He stated, "Hong Kong going to get spot Bitcoin ETFs now. Chinese money does not want to miss out." Impact of the Simpsons NFT episode on crypto markets. I actually watched it. It was hilarious. The Simpsons NFT episode highlights mainstream crypto interest. NFT speculation humorously mirrors real market dynamics. The episode impact NFT prices see a modest post-airing rise. In the latest episode of the long-running animated series The Simpsons, non-fungible tokens and blockchain technology took center stage once again. Following a 2020 episode that introduced the show's viewers to the world of cryptocurrencies, and this episode titled Wild Bart's Can't Be Token, Bart Simpson finds himself accidentally digitized into an NFT, setting the stage for a humorous exploration of the crypto space. The episode humorously references various iconic NFTs and artists, including the Bored Ape Yacht Club and Beeple. It also playfully highlights the speculative nature of certain NFTs as Homer Simpson experiences a roller coaster of emotions when he discovers the value of Bart's NFT. In the episode Wild Bart's Can't Be Token, Bart Simpson's misadventure begins when he is inadvertently transformed into an NFT. His mother, Marge, embarks on a quest to rescue him from this unconventional digital existence, leading her into a blockchain-powered realm. This narrative serves as the backdrop for the episode's exploration of the NFT space. It's funny because she's like beating up NFTs to get more value to get to where he is on some kind of train. It's pretty funny. I won't spoil it for you guys if you watch it. Dogecoin lead developer urges vigilance amidst security concerns. Verify website addresses to prevent phishing. Seek developer help for dual-factor authentication issues. Prioritize self-custodial wallets and caution with smart contracts is basically what Misha Bohr said about crucial security advisory aimed at all Dogecoin holders. The developer raised concerns regarding a circulating email encouraging users to withdraw their funds from the dogechain.info website. While the email is indeed legitimate, the developer underscores the importance of caution in navigating the online space and protecting against potential phishing attempts. Phishing PH. Hi, Binance NH7Y and Crypto Turkey. Nice to have you with us. And like I said yesterday, I won't have that much hair as I did yesterday. So you guys can see that. Grok tokens emerge as Elon Musk's ChatGPT competitor ignites crypto frenzy. This was like announced yesterday on X that Grok was going to be like basically X's response to ChatGPT. And then 400 Grok tokens quickly gained millions in market cap. Humorous and uncensored, they drew attention. Speculative nature led to losses exceeding $1 million. The cryptocurrency market experiences a surge of Grok tokens inspired by a recent AI chatbot service, leading to significant market capitalization and speculative trading activity. In the ever-evolving world of cryptocurrency, enthusiasts and speculators are greeted with a new frenzy surrounding Grok tokens. This trend has seen nearly 400 distinct Grok tokens emerge on various blockchain networks in a matter of days, amassing a combined market capitalization worth tens of millions of dollars. These tokens have swiftly captured the attention of low-cap traders, enabling early investors to reap substantial profits from their initial token purchases. While unrelated to the actual Grok service, these tokens have gained rapid popularity, driven by the ease of issuing and trading them on blockchain platforms, particularly Ethereum. Decentralized exchanges play a pivotal role in enabling the quick issuance, liquidity provision, and trading of these tokens. Inspired by Grok, a new AI chatbot service introduced by social application X, these tokens have garnered a substantial following due to their uncensored and humorous nature. Blockchain data reveals that the earliest Grok token was launched on Ethereum on a Saturday and subsequently attained a market capitalization of $10 million by the following Monday. That's 2 days. Remarkably, this token boasts a holder base of 4,600 individuals, and within the last 24 hours, approximately $10 million worth of tokens were exchanged for Ether. Top holders of this token have witnessed significant unrealized gains, with initial investments of just a few $1,000s in Ether, now translating into over $150,000 in potential profits if they sell now, basically. There's now XAI, which is Grok is an AI model, modeled after the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, so intended to answer almost anything, and far harder even suggest what questions to ask. Grok is designed to answer questions with a bit of wit and has a rebellious streak. So another Grok token operated on the Base network has surged to a market capitalization of $4.32 million, with trading volumes amounting to $3.5 million within the past 24 hours. These remarkable figures underscore the rapid and exuberant growth of Grok tokens in the crypto market. Since none of these are actually linked to anything real world and useful, it's kind of crazy that this is happening. Despite the excitement surrounding Grok tokens, not every release has been well-intentioned. Deviating from the principles of trust and transparency, developers behind at least 10 different Grok token releases have executed rug pulls. This term refers to the unethical practice of abruptly removing liquidity from tokens, leaving unsuspecting investors with significant losses. Cumulatively, these rug pulls have resulted in speculative traders losing more than $1 million. Yep. I wouldn't invest in any of these. It's not an investment, it's a gamble. It's not the same thing. Balaji Srinivasan's take on how SBF got exposed. Online crypto community exposed and convicted SBF, showcasing the power of social media. Politicians, regulators, and media failed to investigate SBF's wrongdoing. Citizen journalism and online communities played a vital role in upholding transparency and accountability. Sometimes heroes emerge not in capes but in Twitter handles. One such hero vigilante narrative unfolded in the case of SBF, the once revered figure who found himself hogtied in a web of deceit and exposed to the world. Balaji Srinivasan, renowned for his expertise in the tech and crypto industries, sheds light on the extraordinary saga that unfolded on the digital battlegrounds of social media. Yep. He asserts that the credit for exposing SBF lies squarely with Twitter, the platform where this unfolding drama took center stage. It was the unrelenting efforts of individuals like Ian Allison, who laid bare SBF's financial inadequacies, and Eric Voorhees, who posed tough questions on the Bankless podcast that cast the first rays of suspicion. It was Twitter that echoed with David Z. Morris's accusations against FTX, not to forget the countless crypto Twitter users who collectively built a case against SBF's fraudulent practices. The mainstream media, often criticized for its complacency, paled in comparison to the online army dedicated to uncovering the truth. While established news outlets, lawmakers, and regulators remained inattentive to SBF's actions, crypto Twitter emerged as the champion of transparency and accountability. In a twist of irony, the very platform Twitter that had become a battleground for censorship and control also proved its potential for holding the powerful accountable. SBF's political donations to Democratic politicians, despite his fraudulent activities, were exposed by vigilant netizens. This revelation showcased the disruptive force that social media platforms could be, even to those in the highest echelons of power. The tale takes a political turn as we delve into the failure of politicians and their duty to protect the public's interests. SBF's role as a significant donor to the Democratic Party, second only to George Soros, blurred the lines between political influence and personal gain. Maxine Waters' unwavering support for SBF, even after his fraud was laid bare, raises questions about the integrity of the political system. SBF's involvement in shaping regulations that favored his centralized business further highlights the murky relationship between politics and finance. And the media, too. Like, there's a whole part here about the media. But the internet won out in the end. So, hi, Azam Qureshi and Binance user 467DF and nobody. That's literally your name. Hi, nobody. Nice to have you with us. Digital asset products attract $260 million in weekly inflows. Digital asset products have experienced a surge in investment, attracting $261 million in a week, marking 6 weeks of consecutive inflows and surpassing the total inflows of 2022. Ethereum and Bitcoin lead the inflows, with Ethereum seeing the most significant investment since August 2022, and Bitcoin attracting the majority with $229 million. Investor interest is also growing in alternative cryptocurrencies like Solana and Chainlink, indicating a broadening appeal and diversification within the digital asset market. Hi, Binance user 9253A. Nice to have you with us. And the rest of you who don't comment, it's nice to have you as well. November saw a massive surge in NFT sales. NFT sales experienced a dramatic rise in November, with trading volumes soaring from 29,704 to 68,342 ETH, indicating a robust and growing market. Blur has outperformed other NFT marketplaces in trading volume, while the Bored Ape Yacht Club leads in collection sales, showcasing the dominance of certain players in the space. Despite negative market trends and OpenSea's layoffs, the NFT market demonstrates resilience and growth, with a 12% increase in traders and sustained high sales volumes. The digital marketplaces have witnessed a significant boom in the NFT space this November, casting a spotlight on the burgeoning industry that refuses to bow down to broader market skepticism. Blockchain analytics heavyweight Nansen has reported a significant spike in NFT sales volume, with Ethereum transactions surging from 29,704 ETH to an overwhelming 68,342 ETH within weeks, equating to a value leap from approximately $56 million to a staggering $129 million. Which is more than doubling. Dominating the NFT marketplace with the lion's share of the trade volume over the past month is Blur, a platform that has reportedly outpaced competitors, with a transaction volume clocking in at 161,433 ETH, translating to roughly $305 million. Not trailing too far behind is OpenSea, which has settled into the second rank, boasting a trade volume of 52,307 ETH, or an estimated $100 million in sales. It's a third the size of Blur now. That's crazy. When I first got into NFTs, like OpenSea was like 90% of the market. These numbers are not just idle stats. They paint a vivid picture of a fiercely competitive marketplace. The dynamic between these platforms underscores a key trend in the NFT ecosystem, the relentless pursuit of innovation and user engagement that continues to fuel the market's growth. You have the heavy hitters of the NFT collections. You have the Bored Ape Yacht Club, reigns supreme with the highest trading volume in the last 30 days, raking in 35,226 ETH, which rounds up to about $66.7 million. Hot on its heels are collections like Mutant Ape Yacht Club and the Captains, with substantial trading volumes of their own. Meanwhile, despite leading in market capitalization, CryptoPunks has observed a relatively modest trading volume, indicating that market cap isn't always the sole determinant of trading activity. What's notably intriguing is the growing population of NFT traders, which has ballooned by 12% in just a week. This rise in traders is evident in the ballooning number of buyer and seller addresses, a clear indicator that despite the market's ups and downs, the NFT space is attracting fresh blood and sustaining its veterans. So yeah, that's a big change from what we're used to, right? What 0x Scopes research data on central exchanges tells us. We looked at this a little bit. Binance's market share in central exchanges dipped from 54 to 45%. Its rivals like OKX rise. Upbit and small exchanges are eroding Binance's spot trading dominance, signaling a more competitive landscape. On-chain data reflects a mismatch between high asset values and lower trading volumes for certain exchanges. Why Telegram Wallet prioritizes user-friendly onboarding. Telegram Wallet favors ease of use with its custodial service integrating cryptocurrency transactions directly into the Telegram app for user-friendly access. It eschews the complexity of self-custody for a simpler, contact-based transaction system, prioritizing quick adoption over technical barriers. I see. It's an interesting way to do it. The SEC's crypto expert hiring hindered by a senseless rule. The SEC struggles to hire crypto experts due to a rule requiring them to divest from personal crypto holdings. This requirement paradoxically limits the SEC's ability to recruit those with the most relevant industry knowledge. The rule may be more of a hindrance than a help, potentially making the SEC less effective as a regulator. So they can't actually test anything and see how it works and understand it firsthand. If you guys have any ideas for like how to fix that, that'd be interesting. Hi, Binance user 3FAFD. Nice to have you with us. Lawmaker seeks to drastically cut SEC Chair Gary Gensler's salary to symbolic $1. Representative Tim Burchett of the Financial Services and General Governments proposes to reduce the annual salary of SEC Chair Gary Gensler to $1. Burchett isn't the only one going after the SEC. Representative Steve Womack agrees that the SEC has become a financial burden on the nation as a result of regulatory overreach. Reports have it that as the chairman of the SEC, Gary Gensler earns an annual salary that exceeds $300,000. Cathie Wood embraces Bitcoin as a dual hedge against deflation and inflation. Interesting. Cathie Wood, the founder of ARK Invests, maintains the belief that Bitcoin can function as a hedge against deflation alongside its potential in an inflationary setting. Cathie Wood bases her assertions on the regional bank crisis in the US that happened in March, during which a few lenders failed. This crisis had a role in driving up the price of Bitcoin by almost 50%, reaching $35,000. Bitcoin's inflationary protective investing repute matches its parallels to digital gold. Wood said Bitcoin would be her hands-down choice for a 10-year investment, even though gold can also hedge against inflation and deflation. We can always mine more gold. There's a limit to how much Bitcoin you can get. I think that's the big difference. FTX moves to liquidate Grayscale and Bitwise assets in creditor repayment effort. FTX is seeking court approval to sell trust assets worth $744 million, aiming to repay creditors as part of its bankruptcy proceedings. The sale would involve assets from Grayscale and Bitwise trusts, using an investment advisor to ensure competitive pricing through a minimum of 2 bids. The proposed strategy aims to manage price risks and maximize returns for creditors, with a pricing committee overseeing the sale to ensure stakeholder representation. It's a good step in being able to pay them back. Oasis collaborates with Singularity to bolster blockchain gaming ecosystem. Oasis partners with Singularity to provide an integrated cross-chain payment solution for gamers, simplifying asset transfers and purchases within the gaming ecosystem. The strategic alliance aims to remove the complexity of network switching and token swapping, making blockchain gaming more accessible and appealing to a wider audience. Practical implementation of the partnership is underway with Nine Lives Arena planning to integrate Singularity's payment system, signifying a tangible step forward in blockchain gaming adoption. At the core of this partnership is a focus on utility and convenience. Oasis aims to eliminate the need for manual token swapping or network switching. Hence, it simplifies the payment process extensively, allowing for the acquisition of NFTs or tokens across the ecosystem's multiple verses using varied methods, including popular fiat options. Interesting. Eight new arrests, including 4 rogue cops in India's $300 million crypto scam investigation. Hi, ESOM Trading DZ, Binance user FE033. Nice to have you guys with us. Indian officials have apprehended a total of 18 people, including 4 police officers, on suspicion of participating in a crypto scam worth $300 million. The Himachal Pradesh scheme allegedly affected an estimated 1,000 police personnel and 5,000 government officials, according to the findings of a special investigation team, or SIT. 5 women are also under investigation by the Enforcement Directorate on suspicion that they served as agents or promoters for the kingpin. The crypto scam centered on a regional digital currency known as Corvio Coin, KRO coins, and it was uncovered in late September. There's a lot going on in that. Effects of FinCEN convertible virtual currency mixing seen first in UAE. FinCEN, U.S. Department of the Treasury's Financial Crimes Enforcement Network, proposed new regulations to enhance the transparency in convertible virtual currency, CVC, mixing, and combat terrorist financing. Under Secretary of the Treasury for Terrorism and Financial Intelligence, Brian Nelson, announced that he would be traveling to Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, and Doha, Qatar, from October 23rd to 26th, 2023. UAE issues virtual asset service provider guidance announcement on November 6th, 2023, dealing with unlicensed virtual asset service providers and consequences. Sounds like there's a lot going on in the Middle East when it comes to checking all that. Bank of England to allow stablecoins as a payment method. The Bank of England outlines a regulatory framework for stablecoins to be used as a legitimate payment method in England. The focus is on stablecoins pegged to the British pound, aiming to ensure they can be used safely by the general public for everyday transactions. New legislation includes stablecoins under the regulatory purview, granting the Bank of England and Financial Conduct Authority oversight. We discussed this a little bit earlier. Kraken eyes expansion with Layer 2 network plans. Kraken, a renowned U.S. cryptocurrency exchange, is in active discussions with leading blockchain technology firms to spearhead its own Layer 2 network. Kraken reportedly engages with notable entities such as Polygon, Matter Labs, and Nil Foundation. Looking forward to seeing what comes from that. Rain Loomis offers bounty for locked Ethereum cash recovery. LHV Bank founder Rain Loomis loses access to 250,000 ETH due to lost private key. The lost Ethereum is valued at approximately $470 million and has been dormant since its acquisition. Loomis's initial investment has grown over 628,000% from its original $75,000 cost. He's the founder of Estonia's LHV Bank, and the value of this digital cash stands at an estimated $470 million. What's the prize? Conor Grogan, a notable figure at cryptocurrency exchange Coinbase, shed light on this digital enigma through a recent social media update. Grogan pointed out that the ETH trove belonging to Loomis has been dormant since Ethereum's inception. The news swiftly captured the attention of the crypto community, with many highlighting the potential and pitfalls of blockchain technology's security features. He extends an open invitation to those skilled enough to unlock his digital vault, sorry, offering a share in the bounty as a reward for their services. At Ethereum's peak, his holdings would have scaled to heights of $1.22 billion. It has also accrued $6.5 million from airdrops, further adding to the untouched wealth. Yeah, this guy needs some help getting into this so he can get into the economy and help actually do some things with it. Wall Street analysts caution on XRP buy amid swell event buzz. XRP has surged over 72 cents, a 37% increase in 2 weeks, signaling investor optimism. Financial experts forecast a potential dip for XRP with a possibility of falling below 55 cents in the short term. Predictions also indicate a strong potential for XRP's price to climb above $1 after the correction. We shall see. Shiba Inu debuts SHIB magazine for crypto enthusiasts. Shiba Inu introduces the SHIB magazine, a weekly update for its ecosystem. The publication will detail project developments and spotlight community achievements. The SHIB magazine is open for community contributions, encouraging active engagement. That's kind of cool. If you guys want to write an article for the Shiba Inu for SHIB magazine. South Korea SK Telecom expands into Web3 with T-Wallet. SK Telecom's T-Wallet to boost Web3 adoption. Aptos Labs partnership expands blockchain horizons. South Korea's crypto interest fuels digital wallet growth. So South Korean telecommunications giant SK Telecom has announced its plans to launch a Web3 wallet service named T-Wallet in collaboration with blockchain companies Aptos Labs and Atomrigs Lab. This strategic partnership aims to expand SK Telecom's presence in the world of decentralized applications and customer-preferred mainnets. That's fascinating. It's a new wallet. Shiba Inu's SHIB magazine faces temporary login issue. Too many people at once. The Shiba Inu team has addressed the SHIB army, bringing attention to a temporary issue plaguing the recently launched SHIB magazine website. SHIB magazine offers a diverse array of content, including articles on technology, finance, and tech innovations. SHIB team claims it is fully aware of the situation and is actively working to resolve the problem swiftly. Okay. Kenya moves toward developing crypto regulation and pioneering effort. Kenya poised to become the first country in the world where industry representatives are actively involved in shaping the regulatory framework for crypto. The Committee on Finance and National Planning convened a meeting with representatives from BAK to deliberate on the regulation of digital assets. Kenya has not been without its share of challenges in the cryptocurrency space. So BAK is the Blockchain Association of Kenya. So they asked, the Kenyan government asked the Blockchain Association of Kenya to draft what could potentially become a virtual asset service providers bill. The significant step underscores Kenya's commitment to embracing the digital economy and maintaining its position as a prominent player in the African crypto landscape. It's crazy. Like, why does nobody else do that? Cardano and Polkadot announced groundbreaking partnership. Did not expect to see that coming today. Cardano and Polkadot have announced a strategic partnership. This collaboration is poised to have profound implications for the Web3 ecosystem. Cardano's architectural design serves as a cornerstone of its infrastructure. Right. That's interesting that they're working together. Coinbase hindered by Kazakhstan's new digital assets law. Kazakhstan blocks Coinbase due to digital assets law. The government aims to regulate cryptocurrency for safety. Coinbase's response to Kazakhstan's actions awaited. Kazakhstan's authorities have officially confirmed the blocking of access to the cryptocurrency exchange Coinbase. signed in compliance with the law on digital assets enacted in February 2023. This move comes as part of the government's efforts to regulate and oversee the cryptocurrency industry within the country. As reported in November by local news outlet Cursive, the Ministry of Culture and Information of Kazakhstan acknowledged that they have restricted access to the Coinbase website for Kazakhstan users. This restriction has been in place since at least September 2023. The decision to block access to Coinbase was made following a request from the Ministry of Digital Development, which accused Coinbase of violating the recently enacted law on digital assets. The law, passed in February, establishes strict regulations on the issuance and trading of digital currencies, as well as the operation of cryptocurrency exchanges. Under this law, cryptocurrency exchanges like Coinbase are required to obtain a national license to operate legally within Kazakhstan. The authority to grant these licenses lies with the Astana International Financial Center, a special economic zone in Kazakhstan. So they just need to apply for it. Doesn't sound that difficult, right? A look at why the use of L2 scaling is better than creating your own blockchain. That's a good question. A plethora of blockchain solutions have emerged, many of them providing a solution to the congestion problems facing the largest networks in the world today, such as Ethereum, Layer 1, within the digital sphere. Layer 1 refers to the fundamental protocol level that forms the bedrock of any blockchain, embodying its core rules and operations. To help alleviate some of the existing bottlenecks afflicting these networks, there has been a rise of high-quality Layer 2 solutions. In essence, Layer 2s serve as auxiliary frameworks constructed atop a base layer to ameliorate its functionalities without altering it in any way. These scaling solutions come with the promise of enhanced transaction per second rates, reduced transaction fees, and accelerated transaction speeds, while at the same time addressing many common bottlenecks afflicting several Layer 1s. Hi, Tamim96 and anonymous user 5C34E. Nice to have you with us. Ripple's Swell event emerges as hot topic following CEO's provocative teaser. DC FinTech Week, set for November 6th to 8th, is a pivotal event for critical fintech discussions. Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse hints at vigorous debates during the event, likening them to a proverbial cage match. The upcoming Ripple Swell event aligns with DC FinTech Week, indicating a possible series of important announcements. That'll be interesting to see. The stablecoin market stabilizes with new AI precision. Moody's DAM predicts stablecoin depegging with AI precision. The stablecoin market stabilizes, fewer depegging incidents. DAM by Moody's is a game changer for crypto risk assessment. And it's Digital Asset Monitor is what the service is called. That's fascinating. 24-hour time frame. It'll predict stablecoin depeggings in real time. Ben Armstrong claims ex-associates hijacked his identity and stole luxury car. Ben Armstrong has filed a lawsuit in Cobb County, Georgia, against 6 individuals claiming serious misconduct and threats. The legal action accuses former colleagues, including the CEO and CFO of Hit Network, of a hostile takeover of Armstrong's X.com account and defamation. Armstrong alleges Carlos Diaz forced him to hand over his Lamborghini through threats of violence, with the car's current location unknown. Okay. It's kind of weird influencer drama thing going on there. That's a bit strange. That's all the news for today. Let's go to CoinMarketCap and look at the actual how this news is affecting the market. So the global crypto market cap is $1.32 trillion, a 0.86% decrease over the last day. The total crypto market volume over the last 24 hours is $41.84 billion, which makes a 7.13% increase. The total volume in DeFi is currently $5 billion, 11.96% of the total crypto market 24-hour volume. The volume of all stablecoins is now $37.35 billion, which is 89.27% of the total crypto market 24-hour volume. Bitcoin's dominance is currently 51.55%, an increase of 0.04% over the day. Fear and Greed Index is at 73. BTC is at $34,820.59. It's down 0.85% since yesterday, still up 1.49% in the last 7 days. Ethereum is at $1,877.53, down 1.64% in the last 24 hours, still up 4.43% in the last 7 days. Let's take a look at the biggest losers and then the biggest winners. So compared to yesterday, we have quite a few that are down more than 1%, but out of those, most of them are still in the green over the last 7 days, except for Quant, which is down 1.21% in the last 7 days, still at $101.15. And Maker, which is down 4.07% in the last 24 hours, down 6.32% in the last 7 days, to $1,283.40. Other than that, here's another one. Render is down 1.48% in the last 7 days, down 6.10% in the last 24 hours, to $2.32. Other than that, I'll read the ones above Render here. Immutable IMX is down 8.21% in the last 24 hours, up 25.67% in the last 7 days, to 82 cents and 14. Rune from Thorchain is down 7.48% in the last 24 hours, but up 13.51% in the last 7 days to $3.25. Near from the Near protocol is down 6.9% in the last 24 hours, but up 16.61% in the last 7 days. XRP is down 6.75% in the last 24 hours, but up 14% in the last 7 days to 67 cents for 82. Oasis Network, Rose from the Oasis Network, is down 6.38% in the last 24 hours, but up 29.59% in the last 7 days. So those are all the ones. If I do Render and Stellar, I did Render already. XLM from Stellar is down 6.04% in the last 24 hours, but up 4.85% in the last 7 days to 12 cents 62. So in the top 100, those are the ones that are down more than 6% in the last 24 hours. With a notable shout out to Gallo, which is down 5.02% in the last 24 hours, the only one between like 5 and 6% down. Still up 4.75% in the last 7 days to 2 cents 046. So those are the biggest losers. They're still winning in the last 7 days, so it's not that big a deal. The biggest winners in the last 24 hours are CRO from Kronos, which is up 10.26% in the last 24 hours, and up 31.72% in the last 7 days to 7 cents 988. Blur, which is up 5.38% in the last 24 hours and up 53.24% in the last 7 days to 35 cents 93. And this is because the news that we read about the big uptick in buying NFTs over the last week. Ton from Toncoin is up 5.8% in the last 24 hours, up 9.09% in the last 7 days to $2.46. And then I'll just read the next three because they're the only ones up more than 3% in the last 24 hours. CFX from Conflux is up 4.91% in the last 24 hours, up 4.6% in the last 7 days to 17 cents 27. Sol from Solana is up 4.24% in the last 24 hours, 16.09% in the last 7 days to $41.99. And then Trust Wallet Token is TWT, is up 4.26% in the last 24 hours, up 61.2% in the last 7 days to $1.69. So there's a lot happening. We're having bigger ups and downs, and I would say more volatility than we've had for a long time. It seems from just looking at those. So we looked at Bitcoin and Ethereum. BNB is at $246.67. It's down 2.44% in the last 24 hours, but still up 9.2% in the last 7 days. Sol from Solana, we talked about. ADA from Cardano is down 2.25% in the last 24 hours, up 17.93% in the last 7 days to 34 cents 57. Doge from Dogecoin is up 0.44%. Sorry, 0.44%. And in the last 24 hours, up 7.22% in the last 7 days to 7 cents 356. TRX from Tron is down 2.15% in the last 24 hours, up 0.64% in the last 7 days to 9 cents 677. Ton from Toncoin is up 5.31% in the last 24 hours, up 7.02% in the last 7 days. Actually, that just jumped to 7.87% to $2.47. Link from Chainlink is up 2.16% in the last 24 hours, up 14.49% in the last 7 days to $12.90. Matic on Polygon is up 0.15% in the last 24 hours, up 12.08% in the last 7 days to 71 cents 29. Dot from Polkadot is up 0.11% in the last 24 hours, up 10.65% in the last 7 days to $4.87. Litecoin LTC is at $72.72, down 0.61% in the last 24 hours, up 4.78% in the last 7 days. Shiba Inu is down 1.23% in the last 24 hours, up 4.89% in the last 7 days. Bitcoin Cash is up 1.10% in the last 24 hours, down 0.37% in the last 7 days to $241.76. And AVAX from Avalanche is down 2.29% in the last 24 hours, up 11.23% in the last 7 days to $12.64. So that's all the news right now. So that's it for today. Thank you very much for watching, all 1,000 of you guys jumping in. Hi, JS Robin and Tamim96, M Valentina, Mata NFT. Thanks for jumping in here at the end and sharing your comments. So we'll talk again tomorrow and see what's going on new in the world of crypto and NFTs and regulations and economics. Thanks for joining. Have a very good rest of the day, rest of your Tuesday, and then a very good rest of the week. Don't hesitate to jump in tomorrow. And please subscribe for notifications if you aren't already, and don't unsubscribe if you're already subscribed, so you can jump in and join us in the near future. All right, have a good one. Bye.